Hello and welcome to Liverpool versus everybody. It's a good day today for me. I'm happy. The good news is that we're going to sign Gini Wijnaldum. I'm excited about getting him. I think he's going to add much needed pace to the team, especially in the style of football that we're going to be playing. So I don't get all the hate when it comes to this player. I really don't. It's kind of similar feelings that I think people had for Sissoko. I think he's a great player. I think the stats are true. They're factual as far as him having 11 goals last season. I know half of them came against Norwich City, and I feel like almost every team that played Norwich City ran a score up against them. so, but the facts are the facts. He scored 11 goals. I don't care if they're at home, away, against one team, whatever. It's 11 goals. We can use that, added on to the goals that we can get with other players. Um, so I'm pretty excited about it. It seems like it's just about done. Might be just some small little aspects of the deal to get ironed out, but looks like we're gonna get him. So another thing I've noticed is on mainly on Redman TV comments about where he's gonna play and how's he gonna play. He's gonna vie with Coutinho or Firmino. Why would you be concerned with that? We don't make the decision. Klopp will. So I'm gonna trust that Klopp is paying 25 million, whatever it is, for his player. He'll find a spot for him. I don't know what that means for other players. I really don't care. I know we're getting Wijnaldum. I like what he's gonna bring with us for us, and I'm sure he's gonna get inserted somewhere on the team. So I think at this point we're pretty locked as far as midfielders. Maybe one other midfielder. I was interested in getting Gary Medel, the Chilean international who plays with Inter Milan. He's very physical on the ball. His nickname is the Pit Bull, and he definitely fits that. Um, really tough player for Chile and Inter Milan, and when he was with at Sevilla. So real animal in the midfield, works hard. I think of Conti when I think about him. Not as far as pace, he's nowhere near as fast as Conti, but just as far as his battery and just using everything God has given him. He's not going to blow you away with, like I said, pace or skill necessarily, but he's very crafty with his body, and he gives 110% every time I've seen him play. He's just got a crazy battery, and he runs all day for you. And those are the kind of players that Klopp is going to want. So I would like us to give a look at Gary Medel. And also, it's rumored that, I think this is a rumor that we should go with. And again, with rumors, you don't know if that's just someone writing about it or if there's any truth to it. So, but this came up before, so I'm inclined to think that there's maybe some truth to it. And that's Jordan Amavi. Played with Aston Villa last season. Played really well until he got this crazy injury. And so, you'd probably be hesitant to pick up a guy with an injury history, especially with all the history we've got in our team. We don't. That's the last thing we need is another injury. But if he could be healthy, which could maybe be a big if, I'm not really sure the status of his recovery with Villa, but he's a guy I think could really, really help us in left back. Much cleaner than Moreno as far as his crossing. He could probably, like Moreno, he could probably do a better job at actually defending. But I don't know. I just feel like he's a better fit than Moreno, especially going forward. That's all Moreno kind of gave us anyway, and it wasn't much of that. So I think we should give him a look. We still got some time in the window, so there might be other guys that we can look at. But yeah, today's a good day. I'm just envisioning the Genie in a red jersey already. Really excited about him. Him and Mane are really going to give us much needed pace in our attack. And again, I don't know what the formation is going to be, and I don't care. I know that he's going to fit in really nice there. So it'll be interesting to see how that works out. Yeah, and obviously everybody knows that picked up another win in preseason against a team that was supposed to be a tough task, or the toughest task of the 4 games we've played so far. So the real test is obviously going to come in the U.S., right? So we'll see what we're really made of with our lineups with actual players that will most likely be on the field for us when the season starts. So looking forward to it. Looking forward to seeing what people think about Georgina Wijnaldum. Although I know what most of you feel, because if you look at Redmond TV, most of you voice your opinions on there about him. So, and even the guys from there, Chris and Paul, they didn't seem too excited. But whatever. I like to feel like most of the time I'm in the small minority when it comes to these kind of matters, and that's fine. It's amazing to me that you can't see um, the talent in this guy, or maybe not that you can't see it, but that you can't see how is a perfect fit, especially for the kind of tempo and style that we play. Um, anyway, yeah, I'd be interested to see what maybe some other people think that I haven't heard from or read from. Uh, but yeah, I'm excited to see it. So I'll be back with a video. I don't know, maybe after our first preseason game in the States. So till then.